Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I've got a bit of a random one for you, but I thought it would be quite fun to show you guys how to do a AI generated thumbnail that's based on some sort of current event. In this case, obviously the thumbnail that you clicked on is generated with DALL-E, and it's based on a news API which is fetching today's current headline and it's turning it into an image, and then it's uploading that image to this video and updating the thumbnail as we go. Ultimately, it's extremely novel, but maybe there is some use cases for the different components of the automation that I'm showing you guys today, i.e. you could be automating your YouTube thumbnail uploading. You could use this as a system to drop a file in a folder and then have that automatically update a thumbnail on YouTube. Perhaps you don't want to give someone like permissions to your channel, or you could use the generation and the news module, or you could just use the news module, create it, use that to download some news articles, generate some blogs on a website per se. I thought it was quite an interesting API endpoint. It's this news API. I'll show you a little bit about it in a second. And yeah, so maybe the individual components will be of value to you. If not, you're just here for the novelty of creating an AI generated thumbnail based on the news. That's awesome. Nice to have you along for the ride, and let's get stuck in. This is the automation and how it's going to look. I wanted to show you this now so that you're not overwhelmed and think this is going to be super complicated. If you can drag and drop 5 circles onto a page and click some boxes, you are able to imitate this. If you don't know what this is make.com. You can sign up using the link below and you get a couple of extra benefits, and it does help support the channel. So what make.com is it's a drag and drop automation builder. I've gone on about it enough on my channel, but what it allows you to do is select any of these apps, and within each of the apps you can create different modules and different outputs, and then use those outputs as an input for the next module. First thing is we need to get our details from like our news article. Then we're going to create a prompt from that news article, because the news article is just going to say, in this case, Chinese stock surges, Beijing plans briefing on consumption from Bloomberg. And this is the result of that, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is just grabbing the article. It's grabbing it from News API. Seems like an awesome tool. I think you get a lot of free credits and basically get an API key, and then this is what my URL looks like, except you'll just change this end bit with your API key. You're able to change all of these, like could be I thought this would be quite fun to do, like celebrity. There's a whole bunch of different parameters. Country is, I've set to US, but you could change that to whatever country you're from. And there's obviously, you can change between top headlines or articles about Tesla, and then you can set time parameters, things like that. So quite interesting. Here's some of the parameters and publishers and ways you can refine your search. Once you've got that set up, it does output multiple articles. So the simplest way to limit it to one article is to have a filter. So once you've got your API call in, click run this module only, you'll see what results come up in this data section. And then you can just drop in, go to articles, title like that, and then put the one in. So I'll just show you, I've already got it obviously set up. So just like that. One is just to specify you want article 1 of this array. And then set it to equal to, and then that same, you can copy paste it from here. Right, then the second part of this is you have to set up a OpenAI connection. If this isn't here, just go add, follow the prompts, make sure you top up your account. You're gonna have to select your model. I've got it as 4.0 latest, a whole bunch you can choose from. Then the role and system is quite important in this case, because we just want it to output a specific prompt. We don't want it to go crazy and say this and that. So I've set it as you're a DALL-E 3 prompt expert, respond only with the prompt, no extra text. Otherwise it comes back with like, oh, you're welcome, thanks for this, and gives you your prompt and explains why I gave you that prompt, which is a bit of a time waste. And then that's going to mess up the next section where we put it into the AI and image generator. So this is the prompt. Please blend the following article. You select this title, same as you did, put the little 1 in the middle. Please blend it into This and this I kind of hacked from Leonardo, one of the images there. I thought would be pretty cool. So it's going to take this and it's going to take the article title and it's going to merge it into a output. In this case, the prompt that came out: a dramatic poster illustrating surge of Chinese stocks, the sky is a mix of red and gold, overall tone is intense, electrifying, so on and so forth. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is add a module called generate an image. So that would be under here. Just go generate an image. It's going to be this module here. Select the model. The prompt, as simple as just selecting that from under choices, message, and then you can select content. It does need the one in, even though there is only just one output. Quality I've set to standard, style I've set to vivid, and the output is image file. Quite important. Then, because YouTube's got a 2 megabyte limit, I do use Cloud Convert just to optimize a file, and then you're optimizing it for web. Input format's PNG, file name, you can just put thumbnail.jpg, and select download a file at the end of that. Last thing is add your YouTube, connect it in, then select the video ID, which you can get from just open any video and then copy the URL, this part of the URL, paste that in, and then we obviously want to use the file from Cloud Convert, so you will have that option just to select that. In a nutshell, that's pretty much it. So let's run it and see what happens. Perfect. So when it gets to the end like this, you can see they're all completed. Then you can come to your video, refresh it, and we can see it's updated the image to a new URL. It's probably also something to do with not necessarily China, but stock markets again. Let's see what article came back. Okay, yeah, so it's still the same. Chinese stock market, something. Probably the most fun is where you can change this and completely redefine how the image comes out. And then lastly, the nice thing or the fun thing is this can always be run every day at whatever time. Save that, and then this means every day that this video that you're watching, the thumbnail is going to have a image based on the top headlines in the news. I may or may not run this forever because I do use some credits for here, and I am a little bit worried, like what if the top article is an offender of some sort, and then it creates some heinous image that I don't want on YouTube, and then I get suspended. So I do have some worries about the AI just directly connected to my YouTube channel and leaving it running in perpetuity. But if I've turned it off, I'll put it in the description below, and then you'll know that I eventually let the fear get the better of me. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. It was a bit random today, but next week we'll be doing something a little bit more on topic. And until next time, peace guys.